Lawin Media Network,
bringing to you the most relevant content across all platforms.
business, legal, politics, health, lifestyle, and entertainment.
Your source for all the news and updates in the greater Houston community from Texas and all over the world.
Get informed and empowered with Lawin Media Network.
Good evening, Texas. Good morning to our friends in the Philippines, and a warm welcome to everyone joining us from all over the world or wherever you are. I'm your host, Eileen Ligotizon. I'm the state president of the Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce of Texas and founder and managing partner of Ligotizon Law Firm based here in Houston, Texas. Welcome to our PACC Texas Connect, our live streaming podcast where leaders from our 5 regional chambers come together to share insights, spark conversation, and keep our business community informed, connected, and of course, moving forward. And tonight is extra special because we are officially opening our brand new season, this season 2 of PACCTX Connect. We're kicking off this 2026. We're going to have big conversation, louder voices, and we're going to share all our plans for this 2026. And of course, you can watch us every first Wednesday of the month. We have a new time now. It's 8 p.m. Central Time, and or that will be Thursday, 10 a.m. in the Philippines. And of course, we are live here, Lawin Media Network. So thank you, Lawin. Watch us live on the Facebook page of Lawin Media Network and also Facebook page of PACC Texas. Actually, all our regional chambers Facebook page, you can watch us live. So this year we are stronger, louder, and bolder here at PACC Texas. So I'm actually excited to share with you what we have, our new initiatives and programs this 2026. And also let's hear what's happening in different regions from our leaders and regional chairs tonight from our Region 1, Region 2, Region 3, Region 4, and Region 5. But for you, our audience, our viewers, our friends, drop your comments, reactions, and questions on the chat, and we'll be reading them throughout the show. And if you have a specific question to our specific panelists, feel free to post that, and we'll see if we can address them tonight. So, all right, let's jump right in to our conversation for tonight. And it's lonely when I'm here all by myself. So I'm going to have to call them now so they can join me. All right. So in the past, during our first season, I always ask them some interesting questions to know them more. I know you probably, if you watch all the episodes, you probably only learn more about them. But guess what? There's always something new that we can discover, right? So tonight we're gonna play the 5-second rule. We'll ask them a question and they'll give us answer in the first 5 seconds. I don't have timer on the screen, but they know what 5 seconds, how fast that 5 seconds is, right? Okay, so let's start with the 5-second rule. I've already explained that. So I want to call in the region chair from Greater Dallas Fort Worth, Rob Baroque. Rob, come on in, join me here.
Hi, Eileen. How are you? You don't have to worry. 5 seconds. I'm good.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and ask that question. So you have 5 seconds, Rob. Name three food you can eat anytime. Go ahead.
Shrimp, boiled peanuts, and mango.
Oh wow, boiled peanuts, the one in the
The
shell,
boiled peanuts. Yeah,
still
you'll
in the
never run
shell,
out of those.
and mango. Yeah, of
And
course.
mango. The shrimp boiled peanut, you cannot have too much of those. And the
Oh,
mango, however, is different. It's the Philippine mango is still the best.
so when you
So
say mango, it's the fruit, the raw fruit, or are we talking about flavored mango flavored food
actually, anything with mango,
like mango ice cream?
juice, ice cream. Of course, the fresh mango from the Philippines would still be. It's hard to beat that, except that there's some substitutes, but still, it's still can't
Yeah,
beat that. At least
I
from
think
my
it's the
point of view.
best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, matamis. I love mango too. I have a mango tree in front of our house in the Philippines, which I planted when I graduated elementary. So it's big now. Okay, Rob, thank you so much. I want to hear. I want to bring in the region chair of Rio Grande Valley, Pastor Prime Pagayon. Pastor Prime.
Hello, afternoon, Eileen and Rob. Good evening, and to everyone, or good morning in the Philippines.
That's right. We're they're watching us all over the world. So I don't know. Good afternoon, good evening, good I don't know, brunch time, dinner time. But Pastor Pagayan, Pastor Prime, here's your question in 5 seconds. Name three songs or artists you never get tired of listening to. Go
Uh,
ahead.
okay, as a pastor, one of my favorite hymn or classic is "Great Is Thy Faithfulness," and then contemporary song titled "Goodness of God." And I'm sure you heard of the song "You Raise Me Up" by Josh Groban. Those songs I can't get tired of listening to.
Me too. Always love worship songs. I'm going back to the heart of worship is one of the song that I always sing. All right. Well, thank you for sharing your 5 minute, 5 second answer to that wonderful question, interesting question.
Thank you.
I actually wanted to ask the next panelist, the next leader in the chamber, about some places to go. So I want to bring in our region chair from Greater San Antonio, Chanel Raimondo. Come on in.
Oh, I'm
Hello,
Chanel
Chanel.
Raimondo. Hi, thank you for this opportunity. Three of my favorite places. I grew up in Chicago, so I
Mm-hmm.
love going to Millennium Park there. And then in
Oh,
San Antonio, I love going to the Pearl and walking along the Riverwalk. And then in the Philippines, I love going to Palawan.
wow. Nice places. If
Mhm.
you can add more, right? But
Yes,
we'll ask.
for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chicago. I love walking downtown Chicago. Is that the green no, the what's that? The 1 mile, what do you call that?
Magnificent
Magnificent
Mile.
Mile, yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
And then you ended up there at the like the big the bean and then a
The pe-
water park. Yeah.
yes.
But they have some curfew there because we have a teenager when we went there. And then
Yes, they
there's a
do.
curfew there.
It
So
gave
like,
me discipline growing up there, so that's probably why I achieved a lot at a very young age.
oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. We should have. Do you have curfew there in San Antonio?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really see the kids out these days.
It's
Mhm.
okay. Um, you'll know them later. If you will not, you will have your own, right?
Yes,
I'm not
exactly.
gonna ask you that. It's too personal. Okay. Well, I am supposed to bring in another leader who will join us, and I'm interested if what will be her answer um, to this question. So let's bring in Joyce from Greater Austin. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Yes, Joyce. We have a 5 minute. No, I always say 5 minute, 5 second rule. So we're gonna ask you a question that's already on the screen, and you answer
Yeah.
that in 5 seconds. So can we show that's yeah. So name three items you always have with you. I feel like I already know some of them. Go ahead, Joyce.
Yes, anytime anyone ever needs anything, I always have my hand sanitizer, my lotion, and my lip gloss.
That's right. Hand sanitizer. I remember you sharing hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. That's very handy.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Joyce. I appreciate that answer. Although like I said, I already know what you're gonna say. Now we're gonna call in our region chair from Greater Houston. She is in an event right now. Gemma Gulaxon. Gemma.
Good
Hi,
evening,
Gemma.
everyone. Hi.
Yeah,
I'm
so you're
sorry,
in an event right now.
I'm networking in the Vietnamese Chamber of Commerce right here.
Yep.
So
Working at the
right,
same time.
yes.
But you still have to answer the question, Gem. So what is our question for Gemma? Name three hobbies or things you do to relax.
Ooh,
Three.
massage. I
Massage.
love to have massage. I also love to go into steam, and massage, steam room, and facial, of course.
But is that a hobby?
Oh, is that the hobby? Yeah.
It's a hobby
Things
and a
that I
job at
like
the
to
same
do.
time because you love what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
And Chanel is smiling because that's also not just a hobby for you, Chanel, right? Chanel, we can't hear you. I think it's your mic. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, I'm a massage therapist as well.
Okay. Well, that's fine. And of course, now we know more about you. We learned a lot about you last year. Now we know more about you this time. But thank you everyone for playing along, and thank you to our audience. So we have some comments from our audience. So we want to read them before we go on a break. Let's see. Let's bring them up. From Lanilyn Naylor, who's from San Antonio. Hello, Lanilyn. She's also a board of director there. Hi everyone. It's whoever that use our chamber account. From Jean Carangal, also from San Antonio. He says, "Hi Rob. Hi Jean. We're here."
Hi, Jean.
I think he's typing everybody's name there, of course. And do we have anything else? Okay. Yeah. Thank you for watching, Paul. And Chanel. Do you know this person? I don't have the name, but yeah, she probably she knows. Okay, well, thank you everyone again. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll dive into the heart of tonight's conversation, which is PACC Texas 2026, Stronger, Louder, and Bolder. We'll see you in a bit.
See you.
We are here at PACCTX Connect 2026, our second season, season two. So we're officially kicking off this season, and now, uh, after the fun conversation, we're gonna dive into the serious conversation now. I guess our panelists are now getting serious, giving me serious faces. Smile naman dyan. Okay. Um, I'll be asking you questions as usual, and it will be, of course, related to what we're doing in the chamber, what's happening this 2026, what are the new initiatives, programs, and of course, you have. I'm not gonna say 2 minutes. Let's enjoy the night, enjoy the conversation. We are gonna be here until 9 p.m. Central Time. So we have time to talk about what's going to happen here in our chamber. So, uh, you've seen the video earlier. Actually, we have the initiatives there we shared already. Now, I have a question for our region chair from RGV, Pastor Prime. Pastor Prime, as we step into 2026 this year, now is already February. We had our first quarter meeting in January. Now, what new initiative of the chamber are you most excited to implement this year? And tell us why. It's like a this is like a Miss Universe kind of question.
But that's a
Tell us.
very interesting and great question. Last January, we did have our state meeting, and one of the initiatives that we approved actually as a state was the youth advocacy. I forgot the acronym that we had. Is it CAMI or LAMI? But anyway, it's our youth advocacy where we will be um, inviting, recruiting our young entrepreneurs, our young people to be able to join and to be a part of our chamber. And so we are excited here in the Valley because a lot of times we're just seeing the older individuals to be more active, but the younger ones are just on the sidelines. And so we're looking forward to involve our young people and young entrepreneurs here in the Valley.
Pastor Prime may say young and old. Okay, so but what do you mean by young people? Just so at least people will understand what
Yes,
we're
yes.
talking about
When
here.
I say or refer to young people, I'm referring to young adults, perhaps in those who are also in college, just contemplating what career, what um, business they're trying to do. And so those are the group of individuals that comes to mind when I say young or young people. But of course, we can still be young at heart and be
Mm-hmm.
um, those that will be able to drive, of course, our chamber. But yes, going back to the question, I'm referring to the younger generation, younger than us by age, uh, but at the same time, of course, those that are fresh, probably out of college.
That's right. Well, I agree. We're all actually, we can all be young in heart, in mind, in relationship, whatever, right? So, but yeah, actually, that is we created the PACCTX Kami, which is Kabataan Membership Initiative. It's a program in our chamber, and we're starting this initiative this year. And it's not just RGV who's excited about it, but I believe it's all the regions. We've been talking about it, bringing in the uh, the younger generation, the high school and the college students, the young adults, as we call them, to engage with the chamber, be part of our activities, be part of our program, and at the same time grow them as leaders in our community. So I am really excited about that, and I like that initiative as well. Now, we have a lot of programs that are already in place, other than those new initiatives that we saw earlier in the video. I want to ask Chanel from Greater San Antonio, what one program or event of the state do you look forward to this year and why? Could be an existing program or it could be a new initiative.
Um, Maybe I'm biased because I'm the quick chair. I love
You can be
that.
biased, don't worry.
I am a little biased because of that. It's celebrating women inspiring change. And the reason being the statistics of women in C-suite roles is very small. And the theme for this year is from classroom to C-suite. What are the steps that young girls can take to get to the point of being in a C-suite role or a VP role? Oftentimes we dream about that, but we don't really have a pathway and we don't have mentors and we actually don't know people who are in those roles. They seem kind of untouchable. So by having a strong group and panelists who can share their stories, I feel that people in high school, college, and all generation can feel inspired to achieve their dreams. And it's also great for men to support women as well so that we can all grow together and to take up more space and be leaders in whether you own your own business or you're part of a large corporation.
Yes, and tell us again, where is the quick happening? When is it going to be?
Sure, it's going to be on March 28th. It's a Saturday, and then that's going to be a hybrid event. Here in San Antonio, it's going to be on Sway Dance Club, and then the different regions will have their own in-person events as well. And then it's going to be streamed live for the panelists too. So more details coming soon.
That's right. So that'll be our March event or program for the statewide. So all the regions are simultaneously celebrating this event. Like what Chanel mentioned, we're gonna air it live, so you can watch the live stream here in Lawin Media Network Facebook page. Yeah,
March is Women's History Month, so that's also why we're having the event in March.
That's right. And I'm actually excited. You know, Joyce was the chair last year, Joyce, right?
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure you're excited how it's gonna, how are we going to innovate this year?
I'm sure Chanel will do a great job. You know, fresh ideas and everything will be new, and I know it'll be fun.
Yes. Actually, we are all excited about the quick program. Not just because it will feature women, but of course, we have all. We're not gonna be complete. We're not gonna be women if there are no men. So, see, that's why there's men in the word women. So, anyway, since I already asked Joyce, it's gonna be your turn, Joyce. I'll ask you the same question, Joyce. We have a lot of programs and events, initiatives this year. So, what one program or event of the state do you look forward to this year and why?
So one program that I look forward to is the Business Entrepreneur workshop that we're going to be doing in April. And because I attended this event last year in Houston and there was such a great turnout, I realized there is a need for our members to really learn about how to start your own business the right way, right? We have a lot of very entrepreneurial minded people here in Austin, I mean, throughout Texas, and they just want to learn, like, how do we start, even from scratch, even from getting a name of your business to registering, whether you want an LLC and anything else that you would need in order to start your business. And I think that will bring so much value, not only locally, but whoever else wants to attend. And I'm excited for that.
Yeah, Joyce, that's the boot camp, right? You're talking about the entrepreneurial
boot camp.
Yes,
entrepreneur boot camp, yes.
Yeah, so we have 2 boot camps this year. Actually, every year we have 2. We may add some more later. It depends on the needs, but yeah. So the first boot camp is happening when? April.
That will be in April. It will be on a Saturday, and it will be on April. Sorry, I should have been prepared. April 25th.
That's the last Saturday of April.
Last Saturday of the month.
That's right. So
Yes.
that will be the first boot camp. It will be hosted by Greater Austin. And then our next one, our fall boot camp, will be sometime in November, I think. Yeah, and it will be hosted by Chanel
Austin,
Greater
not
San
Chanel. Yeah.
Austin Olet.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have like a 2.0. It'll just be local. It won't be a
Oh,
state
okay.
event. But yes.
Okay, so we'll talk. Well, we'll share more information later on, but
Yes,
at least
absolutely.
for April, you will have that one in Austin. So if you're interested, you want to know more about it, you can reach out to us, send us a message here, or reach out directly to Austin. They have a Facebook page where you can send them a message and or the website. So yeah, the boot camp, of course, I will never forget the one that you mentioned when you went to Houston was held
When we were in
in part
Houston
at the
at
Philippine
the
Consulate
embassy.
General's, General's office, I mean building, and in partnership with our Philippine Consulate General here in Houston. And then the second one was hosted by our uh, regional chamber in Dallas. So
Dallas.
Rob led that, and then yeah, we saw.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had the
we I was
Nexus.
there too. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now this year, it's gonna be hosted by our other region. We already mentioned it's Austin this April. Thank you, Joyce. Um,
Welcome.
Now, I want to ask the same question to our new region chair from Houston, Greater Houston, Gemma Galaxan, who is right now attending an event. So
And a
that's why I look at
podcast.
her background. Hi, Gems. Can you hear
Sorry,
us,
somebody.
Gemma?
Yes, I can. What's the question again? Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I know you're in an event. There are some background music, that we hear there. But thank you for finding time to join us tonight. So my question was, what one program or event of the state do you look forward to this year, and why?
I look forward for the leadership task force.
Uh, you're talking about the leadership cohort.
Yes, yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, and why? Pag yung Miss Universe to so my why?
Yeah, it's a good initiatives in order for us to really learn how to run the chamber. I mean, I am a businesswoman. I know how to run my spa, but I don't really know how to run the chamber at the back of my hand. So it will be a very. I look forward to learn a lot more on how I can grow my region, learning from that module that you guys have prepared for all of us.
Well, thank you, James, for sharing that. Yeah, actually, I'm also very excited about that. That will start this February, and Joyce is part of that committee. So, you want to share something about that, Joyce?
Yes. So the leadership cohort, we're starting in February. It will run for, did we say 15, 16 weeks,
Yeah.
but or 3 months basically. And it's from the basics of starting a chamber. What do each, what does it mean for every position? How do we grow? What are ways that we can grow our membership? And then how do we keep engaged with our members as leaders in order to continue the chamber, really, and get more participation from our members and make them feel that they've joined something special. And I'm excited because we have, not only do we have all these initiatives, we've got workshops going on, and just, I might be jumping ahead here, but because of your 2030 vision, there's so much to do. And I think our members will really get value out of that.
Yeah, now that you mentioned that's supposed to be 2020 vision, but where our vision is clear, so that's 2030 vision. Yes, well, that's how we do it in the chamber. We plan ahead of time. We actually start with the end in mind. What do we want to what do we want to achieve at the end? specific time frame, so that our initiatives, our programs, whatever we do is geared towards achieving that goal. And of course, at the end of each year, we have to measure how close are we to our goal, right? How close are we to get to achieving our objectives? So yes, the leadership cohort, uh, Joyce and our team, we are getting ready for the launch. We're gonna have the orientation. I think that'll be February 13th. No, yeah, 13. Is it 13 or 14? I think
14th,
it's
the
14.
14th, right
14.
on
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
the val never celebrating Valentine's Day together. We're gonna have orientation, and uh actually we want this to be like really start early in time, because leadership leading the chamber has already started this year. Now we want to be able to support our leaders so that they can run the chamber and serve our people, maximize resources, you know, find that connection and do the right thing. Because our chamber exists for our chamber. I mean, for our members of the chamber, which is, by the way, membership is still lifetime. So, but I have an interesting question here for Rob, since Rob is our last in the panelists before we take a break, Rob. I'll give you more time to answer this question. Okay, so Rob, this year we said that 2026 is going to be, the chamber is going to be stronger, louder, and bolder. PACC Texas, right? Now, what is one strength? If you want to add more, I just said one, but you want to add more, feel free to add more. One strength of the chamber that you believe will help us achieve this goal. Go ahead, Rob.
I I think there are two sides. The term I think is statewide family, and statewide is because we have 5 regions and we continue to grow, and that's going to be a very very important strength in terms of stronger, louder, and bolder. The family part is also very important in the sense being big. The bigger you go, the looser the bonds that come together. However, in with the traditional field family ties, I mean, you don't go to a board meeting where you start talking to, oh, kuya, you have a kuya gal, you have a tito and everything. So it's almost like there's, and these are official board meetings where you've got these titles coming on, and that indicates the value of the family. So therefore, it's big, but at the same time, it's small. And so, how does that work in terms of how does that make us stronger? And first, it makes us stronger because now we're not just talking about individuals; we're talking about being together. That's why, let's say, right now we continue to develop new leaders, and we're so proud to have 3 new leaders in the 5 regions, and it's continuous because we're not talking about, it's not about me, it's not about you, it's about us. That makes us stronger. And then the other thing is, therefore, and we can keep progressive, just build on the previous leaders' ideas and progress. The next one, so therefore, what's a good idea for that? It was mentioned already about a leadership pipeline, building that pipeline, but really starting young, but not just a pipeline, not just with the chamber, but for us as business leaders and as community leaders. The second is, how does it make us louder? How does the statewide family make us louder? Well, obviously, more voices makes us louder because bigger reach. You know, if each region's at 2,000 to 3,000 followers in social media, put all together, and then you got the statewide as well, and they sort of feed into each other. Now you got 10 to 20,000 followers. Make an announcement that's 10, 20,000 people already gets to understand that it's going to be louder. And how does that work? Let's say we can have, let's say, the Celebrating Women's event, where it will become simultaneous across different regions. So you'll get to see that in the video, and that's certainly louder. But the other thing about being louder as a community is that we can now champion and advocate for things that might be good for the community, things that will be good for our values, and even things very practical like one dream, for example, here in DFW is imagine a direct DFW to Manila flight. We're getting close.
Wow.
There's a direct to Taipei, but if we can, we're louder, we have our voice, and then we can convince that there's a market. Then maybe we can make those things happen. That's where louder can come in. The third one is, and the last one is being bolder. If you're a big family, statewide family, because we have economies of scale, we can be more innovative with our software. We can be more innovative because now you've got more contributing and we've got a bigger market to make things happen. We can have an app and we can have other things. And when we talk to partners, we go back and say, we'll go back to one company and say, we don't ask how many branches do you have in let's say San Antonio or Austin. The question is how many branches you have in all of these areas, and because that's that, then therefore it becomes we can be bolder. We can be because we are more confident because we have that group together. So how could that work for us? For example, we can go back and say, why don't we measure how much percent of the money that we spend? It's we don't have a whole lot. However, whatever we have, if we prioritize our members, we prioritize members of the family community. Maybe it's start at 10%, 20%. Maybe I can have some signs made by Vistaprint, but later I got another member and give the member set of Vistaprint. So that can make us bolder and in terms of our approach as well. And encourage our members go back, hey, do business with each other. Maybe we can put the contractors together and so, okay, why don't the Philippine contractors go together and bid in some bigger projects because we're together and we have the shared values. So therefore statewide family, I think, is a very important strength of ours that we can continue to inculcate and make us better.
Wow, very well said, Rob. That's really good. Actually, can we have a minutes of meeting here? Yeah, well, I agree. I totally agree, especially when you said family is a strength. Having somebody to, being able to call somebody kuya, ate, during our
In the
meeting,
meetings.
they're welcoming. That you're there, not because you're supposed to do work or here's another volunteering, time hours. But no, it's not. Sometimes we meet, mm, I don't know, more than an hour, like GHR, Greater Houston region. We started, what time we started last night, Gemma? 7, and then I went home around what, 10 at night. So, and then I have to call Chanel. Sometimes it feels like, how are you doing this? You're doing a lot. It's been a long day, but you still manage to smile, have fun, and you're looking forward to doing it again next day. It's because of family, the sense of family here in Texas in the chamber. Do you agree, Joyce?
Yes, everything that we're doing,
That spot.
everything.
Oh yeah,
And
that's true. I was just in Austin like a
yes,
couple of days ago, and the next day
right.
I'm back in Houston.
And then she came back and went straight to the biz mix.
This mix,
So
and then the next day I'm hoping I can join the pickleball in Dallas, but it's just gonna be another 4 hour and a half drive, Rob. So I just watch I just look at the pictures, watch the videos, and I feel like I was there too, because I know them, I see them, and I feel like I know what's going on just because I see the video on that they've shared in the social media. Now, Rio Grande Valley is a little bit, I don't know, probably 4 hour drive too, or 3 hours drive. But hey, this year we're going to Rio Grande Valley because our annual state gala is going to be in Rio Grande Valley. They're going to be our host this year. Um,
Yes.
Pastor Prime, are you already preparing for that?
Yes.
Tell us
Yes.
something.
Yes, we are. We are preparing for that. We have a committee that's assigned. That's not my area of expertise, and so we have Rodora, we have Doc Arlene, we have Grace, and so we have ladies that's just very experienced in those social events, and so we're looking forward to host and to welcome you all to be coming here in the valley, and we're excited for that as well.
Yes.
We're
So,
excited as
like,
well.
yeah, we're last time we drove, like we carpool and we were karaokeing. We're doing karaoke in the car. Some people were sometimes we're meeting. We're already exchanging great ideas while on our way to either Dallas, wherever we're going, where we carpool. When we went to Austin, same thing. So yeah, it's fun. It's not just um, because we have to be there, but also what else can we do while on our way going there, while we're staying there after the event? You know, we always look forward to meeting each other. And yeah, Texas is big, very big. But I think Rob mentioned earlier that it's big. The whole world is big, but you know, it feels like you shrink it because of that sense of, you know, family. You know, and also innovation, technology. Right, Chanel? Do you agree with that?
Yes. So, Chanel.
Chan- Chanel, we can't hear you. It's the microphone, the
Can you hear me?
technology. Yes,
Hear me now? Okay, good. Yes, it's allows us to maximize our time so you can accomplish so much, not only here in the United States, but in the Philippines as well.
that's right. And yeah, and speaking of Philippines, we are planning something big in the Philippines, so watch out for that. Gemma, how's the event going on there? How's the Vietnamese Chamber event?
They have over 1,000 attendees. A
Wow.
thousand, one over 1,000. It's crazy. It's so there's a lot of people, not just the Vietnamese, but it's so diverse that I have not had the dinner yet, but
Sorry,
I told
don't worry, you'll have your dinner soon.
I told Margarita, keep some for me, okay?
Oh, she's really good at that. She'll really going to save you some for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well,
yeah, shout out to my team who's here. Jessica
uh-huh.
from Amergy Bank was the one who sponsored the table, and then I have MJ Concepcion, Mary Jane Osmeña, and Margarita and Rolf, and I are here representing the Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce.
Well, thank you for representing our chamber there. Actually, one of our initiatives this year is expansion. So we're expanding, and maybe we can talk more about that in our next episode. So watch out for that. Each region is expanding. We're going not just stronger, not just louder, not just bolder, but bigger. Bigger, as big as Texas, right? Well, thank you so much for sharing your answers to all these questions. It's like a meeting, also. You know, I'm taking notes. We have minutes of meetings after this, but we will know more about what's going on in the different region. You know, we have events, programs on the state level, but we have a ton of events in different regions. So you want to know more about what's coming up? Stay tuned. We're going to talk about that after this short break. And we're back. See, you've seen that video again. The good thing about this show, this live show, after the live show, you'll be able to watch the recorded when you go to our YouTube channel of the chamber, the Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce of Texas YouTube channel, and also on the different Facebook page. the state and the 5 regions. You can watch the recorder there, but it only has a lifetime of 30 days. So, but if you want to watch it after 30 days, go to YouTube. It's going to be there lifetime. Just like our membership here in the chamber, our membership is lifetime still. So we have professionals, we have small businesses and corporate partners. Our corporate partners, by the way, you see their logo there at the bottom of the screen. These are our corporate partners, and this is one of the benefits that we give to our corporate partners. They will their logo will be featured on all the events and programs of the chamber, the state programs and events. Okay, so now we want to know what's going on in each region. I know that you are also very busy creating these programs and events for our members in each region. So let's start with our region one, Greater Dallas Fort Worth region. I have to practice that new name there, Rob.
Yeah, the acronym's getting longer. But we should stop there at Greater DFW until we keep growing. Yeah, we just finished the last weekend, the pickleball business socials, which thank God went very well. We rented a place with 11 courts. They were full, and lots of new people. And it's one with introducing basically a lot of the board members and the PACC to different circles, different Filipino circles, and different groups and different demographics, and to make new friends and make new bonds. We also have we're working on the yearbook. It's almost done, a yearbook for 2025, but it's like a primer. It's not a yearbook, but with information about the background of the chamber, background foundation, some structure about the chamber, introduce the other regions as well. But we try to make it an interesting way, tell a story of what last year was. And almost done. It's going to be your book, and we'll be printing quite a number, and we'll be sharing that with our members, new members, and partners. And then we do have, in terms of education, the Lunch and Learn. It is something that we had to make some changes in schedule, partly the weather and partly other things. And so this one's accounting for non-accountants. And we do believe that there's a language in accounting that would sort of make it easier to structure your finances of your business by learning a little bit of that language. So that will be, and then there's a membership appreciation that's statewide membership appreciation. It's going to be end of February.
February 28th.
February 28th, and then next month we'll look at another training, social media and marketing, but we'll try to make it fun, an experience rather than lectures. Call it Elevate, and to have social media and marketing. You go in. The idea is if you can make structured, you can immerse yourself into the learning experience. And of course, we'll have networking events to give ourselves more opportunity to meet other people as well. So that's what's going on the next month or two for Dallas Fort Worth. Please visit us and check our website for more information about the schedules, and we'll really look forward to welcome you guys to visit us.
Right. So what is your website, Rob? PACCTX DFW.org?
DFW.org. We're not going to put the G in this case. We'll just keep it at the domain name.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. Yeah, well, you'll know more about our chamber if you go to our websites. Each region that they have their own website, but we also have the state website where you can also find the links to the different regions' website. Now, before we go to the next panelist, we have some comments here. Let's go ahead and bring them up. Say from Paul Welch, Radiant Raimondo, best place in San Antonio. Best place. Okay. And it says it's Jane. Okay. Hi, Jane. Jane, our board of director, Jane. Is that Jane? Okay. Hi, Jane. And from Jean, from the classroom to the C-suite is going to be awesome. You know, my eyes are kind of blurry. I'm not wearing my glasses. So if I'm gonna ask Joyce to read the next one. Joyce, save me here, Joyce.
Okay, the next one after you read it with Jean's comments,
Jean, yeah,
right?
this one. Not yet, not yet this
Men will
morning.
be there to serve at the quick event. Thank you, Jean.
Yes.
Appreciate you. And then Tito Flor says, hello, Eileen and Region Chairs.
Hello, Tito Flor.
Happy birthday, Attorney Eileen. That's from Krisha. Yay. And
Yay, happy birthday to me.
birthday to you. Dr. Arlene says, good evening, everyone. Shout out to Pastor Prime, PACC RGV. You have your fans. And then Sarah Shinabe Kibol is asking, is there a branch here in Fort Worth?
Absolutely.
Yes, let's ask Rob to answer that question.
That's the other half of DFW, Dallas Fort Worth. Yes, Sarah, please, you can reach out to me. Check our website, connect Rob the Taroke, or the website, and so that we can meet up, and we can even go to your place, and then we can even have ribbon cuttings in the area to bring more people in there and to bring more exposure.
All right. So Sarah, if you're still on, be sure to reach out to Rob Roque. And Rob, do you want to just give the website for DFW?
Yeah, it's PACCTXDFW.org. And
yeah, Sarah, you can also we will reply to your message here. We can actually reply to your message and send you some information and useful links. We're definitely looking forward to meeting you in one of our events, or hopefully in more of our events there in Fort Worth area, Dallas Fort Worth. So yes,
thank
you so much for reaching out.
We'd love to connect.
Yeah, and I saw Gary's message. Can we bring that one up?
Yeah, it says
there.
Keep up the great work, influential people. That's from our
Thank
very
you, Gary.
own.
Gary is our executive director. Yeah, thank you, Gary.
And I think that's
we have another one.
Nope, that was Sarah responding. So
okay, we'll see you there, Sarah. Looking forward to meeting you there. So thank you so much. Now, of course, after our Region 1, which is Greater Dallas Fort Worth, let's ask our Region 2. Is Gemma still here, or is she already partying? Gemma?
I'm still here. I wish I could be partying already.
Okay, we're gonna let you party after this. Go ahead. What are we looking forward to seeing in Greater Houston region? You are dark, Gemma. I think your cell phone is covered by something or whatever it is that you're using.
Are you hearing me? Do you have?
Well, we can hear you, but we can't see you.
Oh. No.
It seems like the lights went off and you're partying there without the light. I'm just kidding. Yeah, well, go ahead. You can. We can hear you. You know, technology is there's always a challenge in terms of technology and internet and all that. So we can hear you.
I'll just thank all of you, all the leaders from other region. Thank you guys for all your hard work, and 2026 and 2027 is very bright right here in the Greater Houston region. My team, they're on fire. So just we're very excited for the future, and we look forward to be serving the community.
All right. James, are you done? Because I can't see you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you want to know more about what's happening at Greater Houston, you can always check their website and their Facebook page. Just look for PACC Texas Greater Houston region, or send us a message. Definitely, we'll try our best to reply or message or email. All right. Okay, so now let's go to our Region 3, which is Rio Grande Valley. Pastor Prime.
Hello, once again. We'd like to invite everyone. Of course, it's going to be a statewide celebration for the CWIC on March. We don't have anything scheduled in February, but we have a partnership participation in the Filipino Night Show Heritage Month in Bert Ogden Arena. But our main scheduled event will be in March. Of course, after the statewide event of the Celebrating Women Inspiring Change, we have our local guest, our very own members, two lawyers who will be sharing their experience. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we have also our ladies who are in charge with our social events. We have a upcoming fundraising event in May. It's going to be Spring Cultural Fashion Show. It's going to be held. It's going to be big, and again, we have a group that are planning this event. It's already their second or third week of meeting, and so we're excited to have this event. And of course, every quarter we have something happening here in the Valley. But as soon as we have the flyers, I'm gonna go ahead and share it with the rest of our team in the state level. But those are the two major events that we are looking forward to this coming March, and then coming May.
All right, we'll be waiting for the more information about those events, Pastor Prime.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you, RGV. Now let's hear it from Greater San Antonio. Chanel? Make sure your mic is
Can
on,
you hear me?
Chanel.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Well, we have a lot. The goal for 2026 was a lot of member-led workshops. This week and this month alone, starting tomorrow, we have our monthly Finance and Friends at Capital One Cafe in La Cantera. It's a free event learning on how to handle your personal finances. Then we have Nutrition 101 this Saturday by our board and director from Pura Vida International. And then we have our year-long series, Building Champions, every second and fourth Saturday of the month via Teams. It's accessible to everyone. We have our Building Champions, how to start a small business and how to run a successful small business. It's all available step by step. Flyers are there. We also have every third Saturday of the month, a home buyers workshop. Every third Wednesday of the month is our networking event. And then on February 20th, we have our travel workshop, proper travel tips and tricks there. And then throughout the rest of the year, we'll have an insurance workshop that will be given also in English and Tagalog. So we want stronger, louder, bolder in San Antonio. So make sure you check out our website, paccgsa.org.
That's right. So every week, whichever week you're gonna go to San Antonio, you'll find something useful there. Like
Yes,
just
definitely.
meet and mingle, network, make more connections, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, and then again, go to their website if you want to know more, or you can actually send them a message on their Facebook page. So just look for it. Thank you, Chanel.
Thank
And
you.
let's call yes, and of course, now we're ready to listen to our Region 5 Raider, Austin. Joyce.
Hi. Okay. So every second Friday of the month, we have our North Austin blend. We will be meeting at 8 o'clock in Round Rock at a coffee shop called Purely Provisions. That's right there, downtown Round Rock. And that goes from 8 to 9:30. And then at the end of the month, we do have our member appreciation evening, where we will be holding it at Oribello's Bar and Kitchen. It's another Filipino-owned restaurant here in Austin. And so we will have some of our members there. Just I know we want to do the membership in alignment with the state, like for everyone, but unfortunately, a lot of our members have things going on Saturdays, so that Thursday night would be best for us. But we're still going to be participating with with the rest of the state. So that's what we have going on for the month of February.
Thank you, Joyce. And yes, of course, that's if you did not take notes, that's going to be a lot of information. But guess what? We have a website where we can find all those information. So you can go to the state website, which is PACCTX great no sorry PACCTX.org. We have a calendar of events, so you can actually move forward to the next month, and you will see all our events there. And make sure you check it out regularly, because sometimes we have to make some changes and you want to make sure that you are updated. So yes, well, thank you so much. What a great way to kick off our season 2 PACCTX Connect. Actually, one more thing. We'll be launching our business magazine. We have not mentioned that one yet, right? So we are not just gonna be online, we're not just gonna be live streaming, but we also are gonna be available on a printed business magazine that you can actually touch, flip the pages at any business establishment or members maybe. And watch out, because we're gonna be rolling out this magazine this coming February. We have our February 28th membership event, and that's actually a statewide. So we everybody talk about it already, and that's when we will launch our business chamber connect magazine. So watch out for that. Now tonight's conversation showed exactly what PACC TX 2026 is all about. We're getting stronger, louder, and bolder. Actually, it's all about clear priorities. It's about meaningful initiatives. It's about strong collaborations across all our 5 regions. And I love this collaboration so much. A big thank you to our regional chairs for sharing your insights. And of course, the upcoming events from different regions. And to everyone watching live, of course, we love those comments. I think there's 2 more here that we want to share, or 3 more, coming from MJ from Greater Austin. She said, "Go P." I'm trying to read. Go PACCTX. You all rock. And of course, Jean mentioned only 34 days, more days until Lumpia Week in San Antonio. If you want to know more about that, go to the website. And of course, Sarah. She said, I have an aunt in Round Rock, Austin. See, Texas is big, but actually, because we are family, it feels smaller because we are together. We're sticking together. So yes, definitely reach out to Joyce. And that's it, right? Okay, so now we can end the show. We are gonna be live again first Wednesday next month. That'll be March 8 o'clock Central Time. And we have new topics. We'll invite more leaders from our 5 regions. So be excited about that. Mark your calendar. If you miss any part of tonight's episode, you can catch the replay on Lawin Media Network's Facebook page and YouTube channels, and also listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and other major podcast platforms. So this show is proudly produced by Lawin Media Network. Stay informed and engage with Lawin.news, your updated daily news source for Filipino Americans in Texas. On behalf of the Philippine-American Chamber of Commerce of Texas, thank you for joining us and for being part of our growing community. We'll see you next month for another episode of PACCTX Connect. Until then, bye. Have a good one.